up, everybody? Internets, people around the world. I have a sad video today. You know, everyone has been asking me, you know, hey, Mr. Gainz, how come you don't have a car? Like, it's like, do you really enjoy riding a motorcycle that much? And it's like, and when it rains, it's so unsafe. When you get groceries, it's so reckless. When you go super fast like that, it's just so dangerous. And it's got me thinking, you know, like, shit, you know, like, damn, what am I doing, you know? And then I slowly just kind of look in the sky, look in the beautiful sky, and I kind of think, and I reflect to myself, and I tell myself, why do I have a motorcycle only? And then I quickly snap back into reality, and I'm just like, fuck that shit, because I love riding motherfucking motorcycles. No disrespect to anybody that's asked me that question a million fucking times. Look, it's like this. My life is pretty, I don't want to say it's basic, I don't want to say I'm basic and shit, but for the place I have to go and my personal needs, having a car is like whatever. Just because, okay, I live on my own, so I don't, you know, shit, I don't need to, you know, cook for like some big ass family or nothing like that. I don't need to carry hundreds of groceries from Costco and shit when on my way home. So you know, I have really no need for that stuff. I just buy my little shit and then I go home. So that's why I always tell people, is having a motorcycle really practical for your only transportation? Yes and no. It depends what kind of lifestyle you live. It's like if you have, say you have like a family, yeah, you can still ride a motorcycle, but probably not all the time, because there's gonna be times where, I don't know, you have to take them to school, a parent-teacher conference. So in that instance, no, if you only have a motorcycle, that's not that practical. It's not a really smart of idea, and because you know, you have to blame you have to have your spouse do everything for you because they have the car and you only have a motorcycle, you know. So in that case, no, it's not practical. But if you kind of have simple needs, and you know, you don't have to go like really, like you don't have to carry a million things with you all the time, then yeah, fuck it. I mean, even if you do have to carry a million things with you, get those fucking saddlebags that go on the motorcycles, the ones that sit on the back of it, just fucking get those and throw your whatever kind of shit you have in there, and then there you go. But yeah, like for me, when I need to go grocery shopping, I just buy like, you know, a couple things, some noodles, some oatmeal, maybe some chicken bake, you know, some of that shit, and all that stuff I can just throw in my backpack, and so it's, you know, it's not a big thing. And as far as when it rains, fortunately for us here in sunny California, oh no, I just got past this bitch. Fortunately for us in sunny California, it never fucking rains here. So even when it does rain, too much air. Even when it does rain, it's not even that big of a deal. It's like maybe some little droplets of rain, and it only rains for maybe like an hour or so, and that's about it. And so when I do have to ride in the rain, I have waterproof boots, I have a jacket, which I'm not wearing right now. Excuse me, don't you go, motherfucker. There we go. But yeah, so I have all my gear ready to go. And so it's not like it's a huge thing to me. The rain doesn't really hinder me. Even if it does rain, I know plenty of people in other like states and stuff like that when it rains really hard, they still ride in the rain. Fuck it, you know. They're really about that life, that motorcycle life. I am too, but I only ride in the rain if I have to. But you know, like I said, there's plenty of waterproof gear that you can get. I know plenty of people that ride in the rain. It's not, you know, it's not a big thing. It just depends how committed you are, and if it really is your only transportation, you know, obviously you'll make it work. But as far as gas, like going to work, I would much prefer having a motorcycle, because I mean, fucking number one, it's cheap on gas. Number two, you get there way faster than having a car. All right, I need to get in front of these cars. They're going way too fucking slow. I can't be having this shit. But yeah, and so it's just obvious, the obvious option to go with, rather than having a fucking car or taking a car to work, you know? Having a motorcycle is a way better option. Like, who wouldn't want to get to work faster. So that means you can leave your house or apartment or whatever later, so you can get to work faster. So not only is the motorcycle faster, it's cheaper on gas. Like I said, if you need to go to the grocery store, you can just throw that shit in the backpack. If it rains, fortunately in California, it never fucking rains, so that's already, you can already opt that fucking thing out. You don't have to worry about the rain, really. And number 5, he looks fucking sexy. Just look at the bike and you just hear it. You just look at it and you hear it. You're just like, oh, it just makes you get all tingly. So that's my little 2 cents about, you know, having a motorcycle as your main transportation. And not only that too, but there's all different types. If you need to go, I don't know, if you need to go cross country, you can get a fucking cruiser. If you ride like off freeway, get a fucking sport bike, so that way you can be hauling ass on the freeway. So, you know, there's motorcycles for every type of person out there. And and like I said, a lot of people, again, too, they're like, well, you know what, you raise the accident risk like 20 times more on a motorcycle. Yes, that's true, but at the same time, I always tell people, oh, thank gosh, there's 2 lanes, fuck. I always tell people, a motorcycle can be not as dangerous if you just pay the fuck attention. Honestly, you just need to pay attention. But then people say, oh, well, you know, other cars, they don't pay attention though. I'm like, okay, but that's not what I'm saying. If you pay attention, you'll look out for the other cars that aren't paying attention. Oh, I want to pass this car so bad. So that's what I say about that shit. You know, it's not. It's only as dangerous as you make it. Oh wow, that's nice. Damn. Too bad I can't swim. But yeah, so that's just my little 2 cents about that. Like, you can have him. Look at this guy in front of me. This might be his only transportation, and he looks like he's having the time of his fucking life. Good for him. Even though he was going a little too fucking slow, but it's okay. Yeah, so that's basically the end of my vlog. If you want to get a motorcycle for your only means of transportation, fuck it, I don't see why not. Like, who's gonna judge you? The people that don't have motorcycles, the people that have never ridden motorcycles? Probably. But if you know that's all you really need, then fuck it, you know, why just get it? I mean, fuck it. Who's riding it? You're riding it. Don't listen to what other people say as far as like, oh, it's stupid, it's dumb, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'll bet you if they could ride one, they would fucking do it. So, like I said, if you only have, ooh, fuck, that turn was steep as a motherfucker. Oh shit, no, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little sketchy right there. But yeah, so, like I said, if you only, I love them turns. Yeah, so I hope everyone is having a good day or good evening, depending whenever you watching this video. I'm gonna end it right here for now. This is your boy Throttle-Gainz. I am